Let's give a round of applause to Matthew, everybody. All right, Matthew.
Thank you. Thank you for making it quiet. It's really, really quiet now. I feel like I can do this. I do not have a clicker. Is this a standard?
I think so. Click the big one.
Oh, there we go. So, as Samir mentioned at the very beginning, we are very thankful to partner with Sui, who are helping hosting us for our event. I know we did it before. Let's just give a little round of applause for Sui once again. So I'm just going to give a bit of talk about it. It's not the most technical presentation. I kept it sort of so people who are not very technical, i.e. me, can understand it. But if you have any questions, I'll try. But let's get this going. So who remembers when Facebook tried to get in on the blockchain game? You know, that made the news. Everyone was like, it became real for a second, and then it sort of just died out, and they abandoned the project. But the people in charge of building it, Libra and Diem were the two projects they were building, they did not give up. One of the two blockchains to come out of that organization was Sui. So this is how they came about. Sui, it's named after water, building block for all life, I guess. So what is it exactly? It's a new layer 1 blockchain. It's built from scratch with scalability and high throughput. Yeah. And Miston Labs is like behind the project. It uses the Move language. For those who are more familiar with Rust, this is going to be more your jam. And as I already mentioned, it was developed by Facebook. I'm not calling it by its new name. Everyone knows, not so much anymore, but remember when you had to pay $200 to do a swap on Ethereum? This one is very cheap. It costs pennies with near instant speeds. It's great for DeFi. Gaming is something they're trying really hard on. I don't know if anybody was here at our last event where we showcased the Sui Play. It's sort of like a Steam Deck on blockchain. And the Move language, it's very secure. It's much more resilient to attacks than Solidity, for example. And they have zero knowledge implementation. For those that don't know, zero knowledge is basically they can prove it's true without showing why it's true, sort of like a privacy feature. And they're allowing people to create their own wallets with what they call invisible wallets with your emails, Google, Facebook, and so on. Because, for example, I helped my friend set up his very first crypto wallet about a month ago, and he hated every minute of it. So now he could just use his email account. So I mentioned the speed, but I just want to showcase how fast it actually is. Roughly 297,000 transactions per second. When we consider like the OG smart blockchain, Ethereum, look at that, it's only 15 to 30. Hear a lot of you laughing because you probably experienced that 15 to 30 seconds per transaction. And it's always good to have a Web2 or I guess if you can even call it that, traditional finance comparison. Visa can only do 1,700 transactions per second. So just imagine the possibilities with a blockchain that can go this fast. And behind this all is the Sui native token. Just like other layer ones, it can be blocked the native coin for other layer ones. It can be used to pay for gas fees. They're going to be using it for governance proposals, staking to keep the blockchain secure. And there are various DeFi and gaming applications that have yet to come out that they plan on using the Sui token for. And of course, who can forget one of our main sponsors a couple months ago, Walrus. They're doing some amazing stuff, especially on the decentralized storage setting. They recently had their token launch, I want to say 3 weeks ago. And it's been hovering a bit above their launch price, which in today's market is quite the achievement. But even I learned about Walrus while working with Toronto DAO, and I did my own research, which is what you should always do. And I thought it was just a fantastic project, so I encourage you all to check it out. And it's going to be, this is one of the things that I think is the future of Web3. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I don't represent SWE. I'm not an employee of them. But if you have any questions, I'll do my best to try to answer them for you.